Hello everybody, we're going to talk about scatter plots now. Scatter plots, again, are just plotting of the points of bivariate data. And here are my points in x and y. So let me go ahead and label my axes. So this would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. And then going up it'd be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Okay, so the first point, 2 comma 5.5 would be 2 in the x and 5.5, so a little more than 5, not to 6. Next point, 3, 4.5, so halfway between 4 and 5. 4 is 2.5 right there, and then 4, 3 would be right there. So these points do not make a function, right, because it wouldn't pass the vertical line test. But we are just compiling the data, and then we're going to approximate the data with a linear function. Number 5, 2, right there, and 5, 1.5, again not a function, and 6, 1. So when I want to approximate these values, I can take my ruler, or you could take like uncooked piece of spaghetti, something that's straight, and approximate the line. So you want to kind of have as much below as there is above, and I think this is probably a good fit there. Looks pretty good. And then you want to figure out now what is the slope of my line, and you want to find a point that's actually on the line. Okay, the one right there looks, or you can find like any intersection that would be on the line. So that looks pretty close. And so you go over 1, and then how far up to get back to the line? That's a little more than 1. So I'm going to call it 1.1. And the slope is going down and to the right, so it's negative slope. This is a negative correlation, and it's going over 1. So my slope is negative 1 over 1, so it's just negative 1.1 is the linear term, so times x. And then the initial condition, so my graph kind of went off the page here, but you can imagine that it crosses way up here. So let's see, it would go probably about 6, maybe 7.25 or something like that. So I'll say 7.2, how about that, as my initial condition. So this is my function, f of x equals negative 1.1x plus 7.2. And that's what you're going to do on yours. So there'll be a new set of values on your paper, and go ahead and plot those points, approximate the line, and find the initial condition and the slope of the line, and that'll be your function value.